Let's go, fam. News day. News day, news day, news day. Let's get it. 50 minutes to go here. We have enough time to talk about it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen here. Let me scare you a little bit today again. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Are you guys doing well? Good to see you. Let's see what we have here. Major. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, my man. Hambo, good to see you, brother. Lord Blanket, Marton. Jolene, amazing. Jack. Dominique. Nice. Hey, today's the day, man. We're gonna take some risk. Don't try this at home. Highly, highly risky. Highly, highly risky. Amazing, amazing fam. Let's set up some chill vibes today here. We need to prepare. We need to be serious right now. We have something very important coming here. The GDP, all right, Q4. Let's see what we have here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, fam. I hope you guys are doing well here, okay? We're going to talk about today's setup here. We have 10 more minutes or 12 more minutes for the news coming here. As promised, we're going to have some fun today, all right? We're going to risk it for the biscuit. And we're going to take a trade here, okay? Last streams were insane. News trades were insane here. We have to make sure that we follow our rules, our own playbook, okay? So don't do anything that you wouldn't do if it was against your position here. Okay, if you go against me, do what you want to do, please. Okay, don't do things because I'm doing it here. Base it on your own game plan, all right? I've written down mine. I hope you have written down yours. I think that what matters the most here, okay? Let's get the party started here. So gold today, GDP, 830, Asia, London, open bearish. Very interesting today, okay? We actually opened bearish. And we started to come down, and look how New York right now, pre-New York, is pushing us up significantly before the news here, okay? Before the news. Look at that reaction here, and also look at how we actually tapped into the point of control again at 225. Same as Monday, that same exact level here. The area where the most volume was traded on a Friday here. We took it into the Monday, we took it into the Wednesday, and we're pushing very hard now, aggressively, before the news as well. Heading in towards yesterday's key levels, okay? Yesterday's key levels are the previous daily value area low at 232. The previous daily period point of control, the most traded price level of yesterday, okay, at 234. The opening price, of course, okay, at 235. I don't know why I've written it twice, by the way. This is the actual previous daily high, 237. There we go. And then, of course, we have the 225. It is still the previous weekly point of control here. From a Friday, okay? So today, aggressive buyers during pre-New York after bouncing from the 2025 point of control. Higher time frame gold is still bearish. Trading below the weekly opening price. Dollar index is still holding above the daily support. As well, very important here, we're looking at the dollar. At this particular moment, the dollar is still holding above here, okay? If price comes close to any of our key levels, I am interested in placing a sell limit at either the previous daily value area low, okay, or the point of control. The point of control is at around 234-ish. We're already pushing up, and I said because it depends on where we are, okay? It depends on where we are before the news here. So depending on the final 5 minutes before the news release, the idea is to get in where most trades were traded yesterday, at which particular price level. Most likely, a lot of buy stops will get activated and looking for that follow through, okay? So when price is pushing up before the news aggressively, that usually creates a little bit of caution from my hand as well, where I'm like, interesting, okay? This is a significant amount of volume to the upside right now, you know, inducing a lot of people, of course, to get on the train right here and go along here. So again, my stop loss will be, in both cases, placed above the 236. I would even say even higher because it's like news right here. So I was thinking about like the 238, 239. And the reason why is because, again, you have the point of control right here. You have the Sunday open right here, okay? There was a significant level yesterday. Look at how we actually came down from the Sunday open here. We actually broke below it. We tried to take that long while we're still above it here. We managed to get out on break even. But eventually, after the stream, apparently like a lot of volume came in. So during the stream, there was literally no volume, super choppy. And then after the stream, you know, we saw the volume coming in. And we saw even in the middle of the night for me, when I was sleeping already, more volume coming in, coming back towards the Sunday open at 235. You can see it, right? That Sunday open level, we came back in it, we got rejected from it, and that was the actual sell right here. I was actually waiting for something like that to happen during the stream yesterday. Did not happen here after that closure below. That is actually what you want to see. You want to see aggressive move, pullback, and a sell off from there. There was a sell off all the way to the point of control, and the point of control immediately took price up again. But now we're heading, you know, in towards these key levels again. Okay, the 234 and the 235. The point of control from yesterday, the Sunday open from yesterday. So what I want to do is actually now looking at price here, potentially taking a short trade from 234, stop loss at the 230, 9, let's say. And the reason why, you could say, yeah, but that's pretty wide, right? I mean, yeah, it's news, okay? And if I get stopped out here, obviously, usually what tends to happen is that if you get stopped out and you start closing above the Sunday open, then you can flip this into support and we can start looking for that continuation. So that means that I'm stopped out and everything is practically invalidated from my end as well. And that's always what I want to do when I take a trade. When I get stopped out, I want to be invalidated. And I want to make sure that then I at least know that we most likely head into that direction again, okay, without having that actual manipulation here. So the psychology here, okay, news trades are always risky. Don't get too greedy. PCE price index is tomorrow. Also major news here. We might experience something similar as yesterday, as you never know which news is actually gonna cause the biggest move in the market, okay? And number 3, I'm willing to place only one more trade if I get stopped out. That's my 2-trade rule. That's it. If I get stopped out, it's done. Done for the day. And no more trading for me. Usually what tends to happen on stream is that we, maximum take 2 trades anyways or something like that, a stream. So that should not really matter here. But for me, that's my limit. If I reach and breach that limit, I'm done trading for today. Okay, I'm out. And I'm just going to continue and look into the next day. That's what's helping me the most here, okay? This is serious stuff though. Like the way we're pushing up right now is actually really crazy. Back into the point of control here. So, man, look at the way we're pushing up now aggressively here. We have 7 more minutes for the news. I'm gonna see how we react now at the point of control here, because this is serious stuff here right now, just before major news coming out here. I mean, the last 30-minute candle already shoot up 50 pips already. Okay, so therefore very interesting to see how we react here. But again, we're seeing some sort of reaction right now around this here. But man, what the fuck is going on? That's some serious push right now. Just before the news here. We haven't seen that often, that it's that aggressive, okay? That it's that aggressive here, okay? So, man, we might have to look at this Sunday open. Let's see where we are a couple minutes before the news here, okay? And then, placing that order, stop loss above the highs, and just starting a reversal play here, okay? I'm looking for a reversal play today, all right? I never trust, based on my previous experience, when price moves up that aggressively before the news, I never trust it. I mean, it's not 100% success rate. Like, don't get me wrong here. Our time frame is still aligning. That's number 1. And secondary, I'm much more confident in going against, that liquidity building before, the news, especially when you're trying to drive price up as much as possible before the actual news release here. Okay, so, in order to get into a trade, what I'm always willing to do is, okay, we have our key levels. Point of control is one of them. The Sunday open is also very important, because this is where we had that aggressive sell-off yesterday, once we actually came down and pushed up here. So if we manage to push up to that level, then that might be the best limit order, placing my stop loss above the highs. If you get stopped out, you're completely invalidated, and price should be pushing further here. Okay. But what an aggressive move, ladies and gentlemen. So, man, I'm going to prepare for that. Let's set it up. And be cautious, Kay. All right? Be cautious. Bitcoin is so crazy. Man, I've been literally telling people about Bitcoin for the last year. For the last year, when Bitcoin was at roughly $16,000. I was talking about Bitcoin. I even did streams on my main channel. It's 60K right now. It's done. It's done deal. It's over. Okay. Crypto for the win. We're going to talk about this all later on. But again, let's focus on the news real quick. 5 minutes to go here. But man, haven't we been talking about Bitcoin for a long time here? People tend to buy on the top and not at the bottom. That's the idea here. Okay. I recommend you to join the live streams as well and talking about Bitcoin in particular, and also altcoins, by the way. If you are interested in investing, then, it's going to be massive, fam. It's going to be absolutely massive. Okay. People say that they missed the boat on Bitcoin. I mean, hey, institutions just literally came in. They just entered. Okay, we have the halving. Man, so many things to discuss here. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, fam. Sell limit 235. Now Sunday open them. I didn't expect price to push up that aggressively. I never want to enter market right at the entry. Never interested in that here. I always want to see a little bit of a spike followed by a reversal play. Okay, I'm targeting the 225 and the 220. Potentially looking at the lows here. The previous Friday lows here, like we said here as well. You know, the target is the 220, 216, depending on how we go here. And then, you know, we'll see again tomorrow. Okay, so let me set it up here. And let me make sure that we have our risk management in play here. This is a nice target still. Stop loss is going to be now above the highs here. I want to keep it around the 221 here. And the entry will be at 235.2. 235.29. 235.29. Put 20 at first. There we go. Risk it for the biscuit. What a time to be alive, indeed. What a time to be alive. 1 pip lower. Please, not again. Please, not again. Just stop me out, okay? Don't do the same thing as last week. Just stop me out. All right? That's it, fam. It's time for a news trade. And after that, we're gonna take it serious. We're gonna trade a different way. Like I said, if you get stopped out, invalidation point, continuation play. Which will going to be our second trade of the day. Okay? We will find out here. All right? We have 1 minute left. What an aggressive move to the upside here before the news. Crazy stuff. Okay. Hey, man. I'm going to set up my news glasses right now. And I'm going to sit and wait. That's what I'm going to do now. Okay? No more talking. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's time to just sit on my hands and wait. Smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We will be trading after the news as well. Okay, in case. It's that time. Okay. It's that time. Man, I should have waited a little bit longer. 12 seconds. Cancel sell order. No, we're gonna lose on purpose. Good luck, fam. News. Yo, what is this? What is this? Yo. Yo, what is this, fam? Hey, that's not what we agreed on. Hey, listen, am I confused or what? No, no. Hey. Point of control is holding. But cancel limit order, man. What was Sorry, that was pathetic, guys. Sorry, very, very embarrassing. This was very, very embarrassing. You know what it means? The PCE price indexes tomorrow. We might experiencing something similar as yesterday, as you never know which news is gonna cause the biggest move in the market. Most likely, it's gonna be the PCE price index here. We're building something up here. What I found super, super interesting though is the, yeah, now it's going, right? Now it's going. Yeah, now I'm out. Now I'm out. No, now I'm out. No. That's not how we do it. That's not how we do business here. Now we can enter manually. Let's see how the 235 reacts here. Very, very weird. Very awkward news here. Usually you see that massive aggressive move here. You see that you know, that last squeeze and then a reversal play or something like that here. This was a glitch. Some sort of glitch right now. Okay. This means though, in a good, from a good, you know, perspective as well, is that we can actually now really just, you know, take this for granted in a good way. And we can just actually start looking how we react around what level and how can we benefit from it. So it's in many ways, it's also a good thing in terms of risk. Okay. Double Tiger says, congrats to guys, we did 2 to 5 pips. Yeah, we're going to find out now. Okay. We're going to find out. Short question, where it's from? I'm Dutch. I'm Dutch, bro. Why don't you enter now? Just because of the news trade itself. Like, you know, what I want to do is I want to get instantly in my position and I want to take advantage of the momentum in the trade. So when it's a news trade, I want to get the advantage. I want to get in right away. Hey, the Sunday open is reacting though, so far. Okay, the 235 is indeed doing its thing here. But I will be cautious here. I will be careful here. Okay, I will be cautious, to be honest, right now. This is not what I personally would like to see here. Okay, if you took it, I mean, leave it up to you here. You're at your entry, but hey, I closed mine. Okay. I guess it just moved before instead of after the news. Yeah, funny enough, actually it did. You can see that the 235 is at key level though. Okay, and the reason why, you can also see that we, by the way, reacted at the point of control at the beginning. But because it was for the news here, we smashed it through it here. The 235 is now the main level. So let me just highlight this one, or at least make sure that this is not as visible. I still have it there, but there we go. And let's keep a close eye on the 235 level right now. Why is this an important level? It's the open price of the week. Yesterday was the same thing, right? The moment we came, we had at first a long. We managed to get out on break even because like we were not, you know, that confident. When price come down, it came back to the entry. We were like, close it. Then nothing happened during the whole stream. No volume. So I was like, okay, you know, it's probably a preparation for the GDP. Then after the stream price came down, and then it still came up back to the Sunday open here. To most likely stop out a lot of traders that were short, that had stop losses there. And then also, of course, back to the opening price. So you can see how good that level is still for right now here. Okay. So what I'm waiting for right now is probably going to be the hourly closure, to be honest. Okay. The hourly closure here, because this is a remarkable hourly candle. Wait how this candle closes, how the next candle opens up, and then we will know more here. If you manage to close above the 235, yeah, I'm bullish, man. I'm bullish, looking for bullish continuation. There we go. But yeah, so far we're still trading below here. This current moment. Okay. Guess I have to throw these glasses away. Use them for tomorrow again. okay, with the PC price index. Bitcoin 60.4K, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on here? Back to the all-time highs before you know it. And nobody's talking about it. Okay. Yeah, we're breaking above it. So. Nisha says gold taking liquidity up and is coming down. That's what I initially thought. So I initially thought we were going up aggressively to take out that liquidity here, to then reverse price and turn over here. Okay. We actually got kind of like, you know, lucky in many ways as well, because of the fact that, you know, nothing happened during the news. And well, if nothing happens during the news, there is no need for me to keep holding my position open. That's what I mean with greediness, okay? News trades are always risky. Don't get too greedy. It's just because we've seen it so many times before. You know, when I keep a trade open or something like that, or I'm a little bit cautious, or not cautious at all, aggressive, and I keep my limit order open or whatever, and price doesn't directly go into my limit order, then I'm just like, okay, now close it, I enter manually. Then it's better to enter manually, wait for confirmations, and look from there. Okay? In this case right here, you know, there were many instances where I could just literally enter right away. So for example, if the news comes and my limit order is there, what I want is I want to be tapped into my limit order within 5 seconds. Like 5 or 10 seconds, that's it. I want to be in position. And if I'm not in position and price is moving very slowly to my entry, then it's not worth it for me. And then we wait. Okay. So yeah, let's wait till this hourly candle closes, man. That's by far the most important right here. Okay. Ron says there's crazy liquidity on the upper side, too many equal highs. If you zoom out, the chart, I personally think it's good to short from the 2555 level. What do you think? So yeah, number one, we need to close above the Sunday open. Okay, that's just a key. Because if you cannot, you know, manage to stay above the opening price of the week, then this is just indeed a liquidity grab, and we're just gonna reverse and flip and turn over here. So it's still a possibility. I do agree that there are highs there that we have to pay very close attention to. I also agree that there is like a massive, you know, gap right here still, right? Between the 244 and the 252. That gap is still there, that high is still there. Obviously, this is a big range to look out for. We've been talking about that range for a while, but only when we're looking to come above the opening price or above the 240, the previous weekly high. That's what we're then looking for. It is a very interesting range to look at for sure. I do agree here. When, you know, looking at the current market, you know, we're still practically in a massive range. If you simply look at the opening of the week, this is by far the most, you know, stable, whatever, like it's definitely not the trending market right now. Similar to last week where, you know, last week we actually started to come up here. So, you know, what happened was beautifully last week as well. So many good trades last week, by the way. The opening, we had the opening test and we shoot up, boom. Easy trade. And after that, it was just a continuation of up until the Thursday, reversal day, right? We have seen that many times where, you know, Thursday is actually the top of the week. And Friday, you know, is the pullback. But again, we decided to make one more massive expansion on a Friday as well here. Then we had the open again. What happened was the same thing. We opened bearish. We tapped into the Sunday open. The opening price, we got rejected. That's a trade. We tapped into the point of control of the previous day. That's a long, that's a trade. So that's 2 trades on a Monday. On a Tuesday, it was a little bit trickier. Okay, we had that initial retest. This was a quick scalp. We tried to keep above it and look for continuation. That didn't happen. The trade eventually played out much later when I was sleeping already. When price came down, pushed up, and then sold off. So would definitely have traded that one. And then today, you know, very flat opening day here. Rejection from the previous day value area low. So he came above it. There was a retest and he sold off. Why? It's so much liquidity built up here. Okay, so if you look one more time. Nice clean range. Liquidity was built up below, taken out. And again, we tapped into the point of control Friday. And that was an expansion here. This happened though around the London Open. Okay, so London actually, you know, created the low of the day. Now we're above. Pushing up here. Now we have taken out a bunch of stop losses above here. And now we're still getting rejected from the Sunday open here. That's why our initial limit order was there. Now we're looking at manual setups, manual shorts in the case we're closing the hourly candle below it. If the hourly candle closes actually below the 235 and the next wick comes in and we're seeing another rejection, man, then it's a short trade. Stop loss there, same exit. Same exit as our previous trade right here. So I'm gonna set it on the 1 hour. I'm gonna open my calculator. 235 is so far doing its job. And I'm gonna sit on my hands and wait to see where we close here. Small gap below as well, 220. I think that's a great level to look at here. Okay. Yeah, so indeed the dollar came out a little bit weaker indeed. But you know, also we have the opening price right here as well. So yeah, let's see how we react. Okay, but I'm waiting for that hourly closure. That hourly closure is for me the most important right now. Let's see how we can close this one. I'm in buy gold 225. Amazing, amazing. That's the point of control of the Friday. Beautiful long, beautiful entry. I would have entered at that same level during London. Really nice. Do you have a promo code for Topstep? To be honest, I'm not an affiliate with Topstep, so I have no promo code, unfortunately. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I was in a buy from 226 but got stopped. What indicator do you use for the sessions here? We have the limitless concepts indicator. You can use it right here. You can join our Discord and then click on this link and you will have it right there. We will constantly update it and fix all the bugs necessary and stuff here, and then we'll have it sorted. Okay. 235 is now definitely the level where I'm, you know, keeping a very close eye on. Yeah, so the limit order would still be there, but no. I'm gonna wait for that closure. Interesting to see how gold is holding here, huh? But at the same time, you know, if we start closing below the Sunday open, the more bearish I get. The more bearish I get. So let's be patient here. Dollar pushing down to the Sunday open indeed. And your yield is in support. If you go to the 30-minute here, then your yield is now tapping into this particular zone. If you start flipping this bullish, gold will flip bearish. Where does the 3-line trading in MetaTrader come from? This is the Magic Keys. It's a Magic Keys tool right there. I'm also not an affiliate for the Magic Keys tool either. You can get it on magickeys.com or something like that. There are also some free ones out there. I'm not that sure, but there are also some free ones as well. So, you know, before you use this one, there are a couple other ones that you can use as well. I think people in the chat here definitely know which ones are free and stuff as well to take in consideration, right? So yeah. Hey Lorenzo, patience is the key. Very true. But how do you acquire it? How to control the inner greedy demon? Any tips for us beginners? Yeah, so I just forced myself at some point to just understand that, you will need to have an understanding of closures. And I think the more you trade gold, the more you will understand and see that, the last 5 minutes of an important closure, you see that manipulation happening, where they suddenly started to buy or sell heavily, and it suddenly breaks or it flips and it reverses. So, it just comes over time, I think. That once you get wrecked too many times, you start thinking about, okay, we might need that confirmation at some moments in time. Sometimes not. Like sometimes we just we take an aggressive news trade, like we tried today. But it all depends, bro. It all depends on your, on your thing. At the same time, I think patience also comes from having a really good game plan and understand exactly what you're looking for in the market. Because if you don't know truly what your strategy is about or what you are looking for, then probably this will have an impact on your patience, because then you feel the need to be more impulsive automatically because, you kind of don't know what you're looking for regardless. That's why I think if you don't know what your true strategy or your approach or your game plan is, in the end, it automatically gets more blurry for yourself, and the more blurry it gets, the more blurry you become. And I think this has a major impact on your trading. So that's why, we always talk about the game plan here. Always looking at writing your shit down and just make sure that this is done. It takes you 10 minutes, okay? It literally takes you 10 minutes to write it down. It's not that difficult. And once you have it done, man, game changer, okay? Game changer. Any other questions here? Any other questions, let me know, okay? Are you in position now? No, we're not in position now. No, it depends on where we close this hourly candle, like we said before. So if the Sunday open, we manage to really close aggressively above it, this might be a, actual continuation play here. But if we close below it, I'm much more bearish, to be honest. I'm much more looking for that flip, that reversal play here. Stop loss above the highs here, turn around, filling up that gap, whatever the case may be here. If the 10-year yield holds above here, that would be fantastic, obviously. That also depends where does the 10-year yield closes. Why sell? Yeah. Look at the go back into the stream at the beginning. Billy Joe says nothing like a good market spanking to teach you a lesson. Some don't learn on, they keep getting spanked. They may like it. Hey man, like I said before, the older we get, the more we need to learn from experience, and the more we need to learn from pain. When you're young, it's easy to mold your mind and to just avoid certain behaviors and patterns. And the older we get, the harder it gets to change it. So, you know, in my case, I had to learn from a lot of experience. So a lot of pain. Yeah, a lot of pain. I love losing, not being happy, not being fulfilled in life. You know, a lot of that in order to become a better version of myself eventually. So that's why we wait for the closure right now. 7 minutes. The older we get, we love a good spank. I agree. Still getting pushed down. Yeah, man, nice. 7 minutes. Just adapt to it or change your perspective about greed. If you're greedy, why not just learn to know that to get more means to be disciplined and patient? I agree. Also by prop firm guys, right? Prop firm guys that I know, they and you probably have heard it many times before, and it's really, really true. They don't think about high percentages, they think about more capital. So instead of focusing on the 10%, because somebody told you that 10% was so easy to achieve, blah, 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 blah. So if you can do if he can do 10%, then you can do 10% a month consistently. You know, if you apply good risk management, then forget about the 10%, you know, just focus on more capital. So more funded accounts, bigger accounts, more money, and go for the, you know, 2-3%, you know, that will probably deliver you the same amount of money, gives you 50% of the stress and the pressure. And, you know, you can also just divide it over a lot of different firms and make your money this way. This is how I know the most like successful prop firm traders make money. And also prop firms like it, right? Because they don't have to pay some sort of DJ now that they did some crazy risky stuff here. And prop firms also like to see that you just, you know, go for the consistent growth and like, you know, consistent numbers as well. If you think about your concept in your head, is it in Dutch or no? It's actually in English. It's actually in English. Yeah. I mean, when I'm talking Dutch, you know, I sometimes even lose or missing out on words, like trying to find words or start using English words in between. So you know, but yeah, if I'm in the Netherlands for a week, you know, it's back. It's completely back. So easy to recover. Have you placed an order? Are you in position? If you don't even understand how MetaTrader works, then just don't trade at all and don't copy at all. Okay? Please. Not that I don't want you, but it's just more that I just want to make sure that you know how everything works in the first place. Buy or sell now. So why do we have to sell or buy right now? Give me a reason. Anit says it's really hard to grow a small account as your profit is really low. It doesn't satisfy you. And if you lose again, you don't think it's much. Therefore, you're risking 50% of your account. That's it. I 100% agree. You nailed it, bro. You nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it. And that's the reason why most people get wrecked. Because they're focusing on money. And they're not focusing on the process of trading. And you think, yeah, but trading is about money, right? Yeah, it is about money. But, you know, what about the process first? If you're such a good trader, if you are such a consistent and good trader, people are willing to give you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to trade with. So why try to grow your little $50 account and turn that into $1 million in your head? Just focus on the process, bro. Really start nailing down the process of your trading. Don't forget about the money. And before you know it, you're funded or whatever, right? If you need the money, you're funded and boom. That's it. 3 minutes left. Still trading below the Sunday open, fam. Nobi says what most people don't understand is the process is everything. The money will take care of itself. Until then, you will cycle through the hardest time of your life. So the problem is that you know, you have like, you know, for example, you have a job, or you know, you have to take care of your family, or you have to take care of your parents, or you're responsible for your child, or whatever. Like all of these things matter a lot. So when you then hear these stories about trading, you kind of hear these stories about like, you know, this is going to change your life. This is just going to directly give you $2,000 a month. You know, this is what's going to set you financially free. Like, this is your way out. And then, you know, you're stuck in a mindset and you're like, okay, you know, then apparently that's the case here. So I should be profitable in 3 months. And then, you know, I will be able to grow my $1,000 account to a $10,000 account, a $10,000 account to a $100,000 account in a year. And then I will be able within a year to make $5,000, $6,000 a month. I mean, you know, I get that you have responsibilities, but there is nothing wrong with having a job on the side while you're trading. And I think you can easily combine trading with a job, depending on what job it is. So let's say you are interested in trading, right? And you want to become a trader, and this is what you want to do full time, and this is truly what you're passionate about. Then I know guys that just like took a really shitty job where they can just sit behind their computer, or they had some sort of free time where not somebody was constantly looking over the shoulder. And, you know, while they were doing their work, a freelance basis or whatever the case may be, they were also trading. I think that's a fantastic way, because you then don't have to worry about your income. It's maybe not a crazy amount, but at least you have at least a foundation. And, you know, you don't have to stress for money. At least, you know, that you actually cannot pay your bills at all. You know, it's better than, you know, going all in blind. Trading is my only way. And like, you know, I'm better. I'm too good for a job kind of mentality. Because I feel that, you know, if you want to become a trader, then just take a job that's practical and that you can combine with trading. You know, that's what I would do. And I think it's a very, very, very responsible decision if you do it this way, because you can give yourself the time to develop yourself. You know, that's, I think, the best way to do it. Okay, so, you know, I had a couple other things as well. I was doing e-commerce, for example, while I was like also trading. So I had also my e-commerce business at the time, and I was making money with my e-commerce business, and I was also already trading. I was familiar with trading, and, you know, I found a way to bridge it, for example. But it can be anything, man. It can be the most shittiest job in the world. It's not about where you are right now. It's about where do you want to go, right? This is, I think, what matters the most here. Okay, this is good for gold, man. Disclosure above here. Obviously the last minute, right? So therefore, very, very interesting here. 10-year yield is pushing up, so I'm gonna be for sure a little bit cautious here. Let's look at the dollar real quick. At the same time, let's open the dollar next to the treasuries. All right, dollar, key level right there. Can I live comfortable in Bali with 2K a month? You can live comfortable, not luxurious, but comfortable, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Thing about Bali is you can make it as cheap as you want and you can make it as expensive as you want. What I want to say about Bali is that everything gets like fucking expensive right now. Like everyone knows about Bali now. Everyone is buying up all the land here. Like, prices are going through the roof. So it is changing for sure. Okay, this is good, man. 236, the break point, the breaking point. Dollar is breaking down here. Daily looks like it wants to follow through. News is overall negative. We start flipping right now. Retest rate on the 15-minute. If it was a short, I would have probably taken the short right away in case we close the hourly candle below it and we flip bearish. Now I want to personally wait for some sort of retest on the 15 or 5-minute to look for some sort of continuation here. So I'm going to wait for the 5-minute chart now and zoom in a little bit. Good evening, I just came in. Did I miss any trade? We took a trade, bro. Yeah, just look at the news trade at the beginning. Most cases, you're going to see a retest here at the Sunday Open. So no FOMO. We have seen it many times before. We have seen it here once. We came back again. We came down. We pushed back again. There's always that guideline here. We broke below it. We pushed at it again. So every single time you see that you at least retest the opening price here, it kind of works as a magnet. And it defines also where we are trading above. So if we push down and we are around this on the open, that's for me the best possible entry right here. Because I'm looking for that continuation. Okay. Rough Geek says, I'm not fussed about Bali house prices, just steady income stream from work. I really love digital nomads are moving elsewhere like Thailand. Thailand is also very popular right now, yeah. For sure. I don't know why. Maybe you can smoke weed there. At least that's what I heard that is legal. I don't know. No, I'm joking. Now there are many reasons why people move to Thailand as well. Because it's so much bigger, right? And the infrastructure as well is a little bit more organized as well. You bet we're gonna come back to the Sunday Open. So in case you don't know what these things are, this is the volume profile. We trade with the volume profile a lot. You can see how effective it is. Every single day, there's like at least one or two trades that are really killing it. This was, for example, during London today. I'm not sure if you trade London, but if you don't trade London, it's irrelevant for you. But if you do trade London, and look at that level here, and look at how you bounce from that level. 225. A lot of volume traded around that level. And it shows you where the most volume has been traded. So that is usually where, people tend to defend their positions as well. So that's why we use volume. We're building the LTA concepts. Next month, it's going to get released here. It's going to be incredible. Is it indicator free? Yes, sir. Use this tool and the fixed range volume profile right here. The settings I will show you as well in case you are curious. 128 row size and 72 value area volume. The reason why it's 72 instead of 70, I found it worked better. All right, we came back to the previous daily value area low. Can I explain what the levels are in that indicator? Yes. So this is the value area low. This is the value area, this is the point of control, the area where the most volume has been traded. This is the value area high. You see how it reacts in the value area high right now, right? And it aligns also with a nice area of supply right there at the same time. Let's imagine that you have a big wall. Like we call that the castle. I think that's just the easiest way to explain it. Okay, think about the fact that they're protecting the orders. It's like a big coliseum right here, okay? Or a big castle right here. Then you have like, usually what tends to happen is you have like an inner wall, okay? You have like a little bridge. You have some water, all right? And then this is like the outer wall right here, okay? Based upon the actual move, man, I'm the worst thrower in the world. The outer wall is usually what we call the value area low or value area high, is where suddenly the volume increases significantly in a range or in a session. And the point of control is where the king lives, all right? That's the heaviest protected area. This is where the most interest was around the key level. This is where people tend to defend their positions, okay? Defend the king, we call it, all right? So that's the point of control. I have a video on it on my channel as well about the volume profile. You should look at it if you want to have more information. I gave 8 trading examples as well here. And these 8 trading examples are quite nice, are quite interesting to look at as well, right? Direct 8 trading examples, how to trade it. You can find it on my channel right there. All right, man, closure below. And about 3 minutes looking for sales, man. That's how you wait for the retracement. Gold trading more on spot market footprint. I saw lots of buyers for the past hour or so, and now we're having strong sellers. The Sunday open is still that key level. So, man, if you close below it, stop loss can be above it, and then, you know, we target the lows again. So let's see. I'm gonna open the footprint as well, indeed. Okay, let's get ready, man. One minute, 30 seconds. We have to close below the Sunday open. Nice. Massive selling, negative delta as well there. No bottom wick. Wait for price to push up a bit higher, and then we enter a sell. Actually still aligning with the game plan, still same. It just we came up much higher than expected initially. But we're still trading below the Sunday open right now. Let's quickly look at the futures as well here. Futures as well was right at a lot of stop is taken out. Like I said, I'm still targeting 225 to 20. And my stop loss is going to be above the highs. If I get hit, my whole trade is invalidated. So that means that you know, that we're going to probably trade right into that gap. Okay. I'm also keeping a close eye on the futures chart as well. And the main reason why is look at how the dollar here is holding up super strong, right? The dollar came down here. This is a super aggressive move from the dollar. So it came down, it tapped into that initial resistance, flipping it into support. We came down, we closed below it. The second candle came below it. And this is what we call like a double bottom confirmation, double wick confirmation. So that's actually a good sign for the dollar right here as well. So it's worth a sell for me. Let's enter. We're in. My stop is above the highs. And my take profit is around 225, 220. I keep a soft stop. All right. It doesn't mean that I'm just going to keep my stop loss open all the way until, you know, until like the top here. It depends on the market. Sometimes I like to keep my risk tight, my losses small. But it all depends. Massive expansion of the highs here. Liquidity is taken out. Dollar, that confirmation from the dollar here. Obviously, we still have the 30-minute candle. So obviously, you want to make sure that the 30-minute as well closes above it here. You have to be patient today, but the Sunday open is an interesting level, man. The whole week it has been a very interesting level. Everything happened around the Sunday open. This one right here. We saw this one. We saw this retracement after the stream. Again, today as well. Seeing it happening over and over. That's the most the most interesting area to trade against. Ten pips. Be careful. We really need to break her. Nothing. No celebrations whatsoever. No celebrations. Taleb said, bro, you had a video that said how to be profitable 1 year. I saved it, watched later, but I can't find it now. I said, delete it. Yeah, we have cleaned up our feed a little bit. We're going to release the LTA concept. So a lot of things are coming along on our channel as well. So we have some stuff cleaned up. So yeah, we're working on it, bro. We're working on it. Dollar will sell fundamentally based. Yeah, well, fundamentally based. Yeah, we have to see this where this 30-minute candle closes. That's the most important. So if the dollar decides to close below it, yeah, we're gonna close our position for sure. We're gonna close our position for gold. That's why there is no celebration. Does the LTA has a lot of ICT in it? No. There are a couple things obviously that are maybe recognizable, but you know, that's pretty normal. It's a hybrid system. It's not something it's not something completely new. Just a mixture of a couple things here that works for me. So 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Dollar needs to close above. If the dollar closes below, then I have to close my position. Question, if I join the V3, will I have access to the new LTA concepts? Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to close down on the 7th of March. So if you guys want to get in and you guys want to join the initial bootcamp and the launch of the LTA concepts, then you can join us. It costs you $100 to get in one time. You can click on this link right here below in the Get V3 Access channel in our Discord. And we close down at the 7th of March. All right, 7th of March, we're done. And then the Discord gets rebranded and upgraded as well. So I got a friend request on Discord from me. Is it you or is it fake? It's 100% fake, bro. 100% fake. I'm trading right now. Stagnating. If we start closing below the point of control here, you can see that it's kind of holding right now. That's when I place my stop loss on break even. Right away. But the next 5-minute candle is going to be the most important candle. Look at the dollar already. Dollar is starting to sell off here. Gold is still holding below here. Okay, so there is no time to celebrate. Bearish news, why are you selling? Yeah, if you know, you know. If you just go, if you only look at the news and that's your only like confluence, then yeah, for me personally, it doesn't work. I tried it for a while. I tested it for a while. That does not work. For myself, at least. Maybe it does for you. We want to see the follow through, man. Anyways, what's the indicator top corner? Is that measuring pips? Yes, it measures the pips once you're in position. All right, it's in units, by the way, so it's actually 5 pips. Okay. It gets very interesting. Now we have like what, 3 minutes left. Now you're gonna see the volume coming. Mainly look at the dollar now. India won't let its citizen to trade Forex. Now I'm watching you live. Is that really the case, bro? Like what's happening in India? I heard about the banks or something like that. I heard something. But I would love to know what's happening there. But I can't explain why gold today all of a sudden went for buys. It's just driving the liquidity up to, you know, look at what we were building before, right? Look at how London and Asia were coming down aggressively. Pre-New York was that turnaround. It came back to the highs. We're still trading below the Sunday open now. This is by far the most important level of the week. So this is always where I'm the most interested in trading. 1 minute left for the 30-minute closure. So yeah, let's see how this candle closes, man. A lot can happen in 30 seconds. Same for the dollar, by the way. We can easily turn out, so be careful. Wes, can you do a quick check to the EUR USD, please? Yeah, we can check it in a second for sure. But the most important thing that I learned from the volume profile is because volume never lies here. Never ever lies here. You can see clearly that every single time that we have seen this, you know, we're holding above it or below it. It's super nice to see it. Dollar closed below. I think I'm actually tempted to close it. Open, no top wick. We're still holding above that support here. Point of control as well. If you flip above it, I'm going to close it. Yeah. Almost. Okay. Okay. Clearly below the point of control right now. There we go. Now we're starting to make a move finally. Stop loss on break even, fam. We can still come back. Time to secure ourselves regardless here. It's 15 pips. If you're happy with 15 pips, it's up to you here. I'm not happy with 15 pips. Okay. Either we're going to see that follow through or not. The reason why I'm doing this is because of the dollar. The dollar closed below. And if you get rejected here, then the dollar will potentially turn around, flip bearish. So either we're going to see that follow through to that gap or not. How scared are you, Lorenzo? You're doing a good job. Keep it up. So I call this trading smart, trading responsible, understanding follow through, understanding momentum, follow throughs, volume. Correlations. Okay, correlation is super important as well. Dollar, for example, yield, for example. We have no top wick on this 15-minute candle either. So if you want to take profits, I should take some profits if you're happy with that. I'm personally, it's all or nothing for me. Gold trading most, Lorenzo, we have a very similar structure to Friday. Okay, please have a look at it. And if this means anything, you mean last Friday? Yeah, we can check it out. We can check it out. We actually do have a very similar structure. I do see what you mean here. And we saw that sell eventually indeed. The only key difference is that we clearly created the weekly high here. We clearly got rejected at a significant high, sorry. And we got rejected at the previous Sunday open. And that's a kind of like the difference right now. Okay. The reason why we manage our risk tight is because of the fact that the trades that we win with like really good follow through are the biggest trades. So I rather lose small, break even, win big. Lose small, break even, win big. We also had the New York Stock Exchange open, by the way. Another reason. Which one is more important for you? The opening price of Monday or the opening price of the day you trade? Monday. Definitely Monday. If you flip this candle bullish, we're gonna close it. Where do you look at for the time you put stop loss and break even? I look at the correlation, so the dollar. How's the dollar reacting against gold or the 10-year yield? Both of these charts are important. Where do they close? At what key levels are they closing? And what are the previous levels of the previous day? So the point of control is important. The 233.9, 234, sorry. This could mean that you're gonna come up again to the Sunday open.
Connection lost.
Not your connection. We want to see that follow through. Boom. Right away. Coming down. Right into that gap. Shows that volume. That's what we want to see. If we don't see that, $10 pips, 15 pips. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of 15 pips. I'm a big fan of 30, 40, 50. that's when it starts to look better. Most importantly is the risk to reward, of course, but you know, it's the average risk to reward. So some trades are going to be massive, other trades are going to be small. Never going to try to go for like a fixed risk to reward because it never works. You know, because that means that I have to just let every trade run, and I just cannot do that. Smash up the like button, fam. Secure yourself if you want. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay. We took a news trade today that unfortunately did not play out. Nothing happened. We expected much more excitement. Didn't occur. Didn't occur. So we now have to wait for that confirmation. Let's look at the 1 minute here. Okay, I do like this though. I do like this. Point of control of the previous day here. Super nice, super nice. So we can put our stop loss above that already. No problem. Let's do that on the 1 minute. All right, it's on a 1 minute here. Next step, next level would be, or should be, the 232 here. Okay, now then it gets interesting. Then it gets interesting. Let's see if Tommy is here.
Good.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
It's not loading for me yet.
It should be now.
Let me see.
Let's refresh the page. Yo, fam, we're back. What happened here? I don't know what happened here. YouTube. YouTube right there. Okay.
All right, we back.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Let's see if it's working here. Massive glitch. Okay, we need your help right now. We need you to smash up that like button. Okay. Get right back into the algo here. We're in a winning trade, by the way. So, you know, we definitely deserve a like here right now. So click up on that like button here. Help a brother out. We had some issues with the internet, so you know how it goes. There was a glitch right there. Let's get you on board, Tommy.
Yes, yes, yes. Can everyone hear me? Can the stream hear me?
I think so.
I think so, right? Just checking in. Let me see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right,
Tommy,
fam,
welcome, bro.
I caused too much of an electricity shock. I feel like the YouTube was like,
Yeah.
wait, hold up. yes. But how are you doing, Lorenzo? You doing good?
Good, bro. Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Stop loss is in profit for the fam here. Okay. We want to see like a continuation push into that gap number 1. That gap would be fantastic. Okay. 16 pips. Stop loss is now at 234.223, which is above the point of control of the previous day. And we're targeting the previous daily value area low. Okay, right now at the moment in the short term. That's the next level here. Okay. So Stop loss can be in profit. All right. Be right back, Tommy.
All right, brother.
It's your
sounds
time
good.
to shine. One
Yes,
moment.
yes, yes.
One moment.
So how's everyone doing? Let me read through the chat. Let's see. Make sure to press up the like button, guys. Something happened. YouTube was like, let us make a little shock, you know? So make sure to press on the like button. Get us back into the algorithm. Amazing trade with Lorenzo. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. What have you guys been looking at today? You guys caught any trades of the live stream? Let me know in the chat if you caught anything, or what are you looking at right now. Let's see if we can get some more trades going for today's stream. No homo, bro. You look good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. US 30. Oh, that's awesome. I was also trading the indices today. I've had a good trade on NASDAQ 2 times today. I think so far it's been my best day ever. I gotta be honest. So it's fantastic. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. Caught a trade on EUR USD. Awesome. Good job. I love that. Well done. Do you have a Discord we can join? Yes, you can join the Discord by pressing on the link in the description. If you go down to the description, you can join it. Hey Thomas, when will the V3 get a gold chat? So we know that you guys are lurking for it and we want to have it as well. So don't worry about it because there's a lot of things coming, right? And the LTA is going to be restructured. So it's definitely going to happen. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. Which programs does Lorenzo use for the analysis? You mean the TradingView analysis? That's TradingView. The program is called TradingView. He is executing on MT5, I believe, or MT4. I can't see it precisely. I think it's MT5. How is that 3-way app? It's going good, brother. It's going good. It's going fantastic. You know how it is, right? I'm trying to stay a little bit outside of my own region with it, but yeah, it's going fantastic, bro. Yeah. Bitcoin is going through the roof. It's insane, guys. And we're back at 60 right now. 60 G's, baby. I love it. How are NES 100 buys right now? I wouldn't buy it now. They have a drawn liquidity. On the futures chart, you're talking about 890 behind the 17, right? What's a 3-way? What? No, it's a funny story, guys. It's a funny story. It's not trading related, so I don't know if you guys want to hear it. But yeah, we're going for those lows right now, so that's fantastic on NASDAQ. I wouldn't buy it right now. I know you, J. Paul. I know you, bro. Hope you're doing fantastic. V3 is the exclusive section in the Discord, right? Where all the people that truly want to become a profitable trader, or want to learn more about trading, come together. It's in our Discord. Story Thomas, let's go. Nah, bro. Maybe later. Maybe later during the stream. Where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands, same as Lorenzo. I do not have a YouTube channel. I don't. I got him. Yeah, you know it, bro. You know it. Having a laugh, though. Having a laugh. It's funny. What's Lorenzo's real name? You just said it right there, bro. Bro, is Lorenzo your real uncle? Yes? No, no, he's not my uncle. He's not my uncle. He's my close brother. Right? Not family related. I appreciate it, Motive. I really appreciate it. I'm stuck in a buy on NAS. Do you have a stop loss placed? Or maybe think about scaling out the position, right? Meaning that every time they go up, depends on how far you're in drawdown, but try to scale out of the position for now. Like, we're coming to the end of the month, right? We've been bullish the entire month. So right now what's happening is they're distributing, right? They're selling some of their positions off. What makes it a likely chance we're gonna keep digging down lower, right? So it's really important that you manage your risk well and always have a stop loss placed.
Absolutely,
What do you
absolutely.
think?
I heard the last thing you said, Tommy. I
Yes.
agree. The reason for the stop loss at the point of control was just because of that. Look at the previous daily point of control, fam. All right, that's why we put our stop loss right above it, in profit. Okay? Regardless what happens here, you should be in profit. You should end the day in profit, or you trade in profit here. It came back to the previous daily point of control, and it sold off from there. That's why we use this level as our tool of reference. So that's why everything that we're building around the LTA concept that's coming has to deal with volume and volume levels here. You can see how good it is when you came down. You came up one time to retested it and then flip bearish here. I mean, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. If you start coming above it again, then most likely we're gonna come back to the Sunday open again. So then it's better to just close your position. All right. Still a small trade. I'm still waiting for that follow through. I expected more follow through, to be honest. You know, a little bit more volume coming down. So it's not the best, but it's, I mean, it's all about management, right? Small win, small win, small win, or small loss, break even, then a big win. That's how we make our money here. How long have you been trading, Lorenzo, Tommy? I started in 2017 when the Bitcoin bull run actually started. The first serious bull run was in like 2017. The first trade I've ever placed was a Bitcoin trade. No, actually, that's not true. I actually traded way back with a software called Plus 500. If somebody knows that, Plus 500. I thought that was the only way to trade Forex at the time here. But man, it started in 2017. And 2020, I was like, man, this is it. This is gonna be it. This is my thing now. Boom.
Plus 500 keeps bothering me on social media. Yeah, I have the same issue. I have the same issue with them.
Are people in position
That's
right now with us here? Let me know in the chat. Okay. No matter what I do, when I enter a short, people say no, it's a clear buy. When I enter a sell, people say it's a clear sell. Or when I enter a buy, it's a clear sell. So always follow your own analysis. I think that's the most important as well. So never let somebody else dictate what you think will happen. Even me, don't even listen to me if you don't stand behind it. Because I'm also not always right either. I cannot be, it's impossible. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, baby. 25 pips. How come you don't look at the Japanese yen pairs anymore? I decided to focus on gold and mainly the USD, sometimes the NASDAQ, depending on the market, depending on the volume here. It's working well so far, okay? Five minutes, super important close here. We're now heading into the 232. Boom. Okay, we're heading into that gap. Take some profits here. This is TP point, 28 pips, man. Take some profits here. Provided you got a big account but you trade small. My end target is actually much lower, okay? So it depends on the risk management here, okay? Looking for the follow through. And don't focus on how much I trade. I think it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant for you. It's about making money. It's about consistency. It's about the process. It's about learning. Volume is everything, fam. That's what I'm trying to show here. Entry at 234.74. TP1, all right, right there. We're heading to the outer closure, so you know this is where you want to take profits. 100% take some profits here. Let's see how this hourly candle closes. Gap is almost filled. The new hourly might go to the point of control again. Good idea to look for sales again. Maybe look for another entry on top of this. Yeah, exactly. Bitcoin at what? 61K? Are you serious, man? No way. Let's have a look here. Hourly closure, by the way. Fantastic closure. Fantastic closure. Okay, wow. Hey, that's a massive, massive dildo right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 18% weekly candle so far for Bitcoin right now, heading into that key level of resistance here. And if you break that, guys, hey, we're talking all-time highs. All-time highs for Bitcoin, okay? If you want to win with us, because we're winning hard in crypto as well. People don't know, but we actually have a massive community right now, building it up. People are winning hard with our community. We have actually a free signal channel for our Bitcoin guys here, okay? Our signal guys here. Trader Tim, all right, one of our crypto mentors in our community, is giving these type of signals right here. You can see them right here. Every day. Non-stop, 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 okay? If you're interested in joining us, then you can click on Get VIP Access. It's free to join. You need to sign up with one of our partners exchanges. You need to sign up regardless with an exchange to make sure that you actually are able to trade. You can choose between a few. You deposit $100 on that account and you use that $100 to follow Tim's signals. That's it. It's a win-win for everyone. We make money, everyone makes money, everyone is happy here, and you learn something about crypto. And I think this is the moment to get involved here. And it's not the moment anymore to sit on the sidelines. You can say, yeah, Bitcoin is already at 61K, yeah, but we're not even have seen the halving yet. There is so much more happening than, you know, what we're currently seeing in the markets as well. Not even talking about the altcoins and the rotation and all that stuff, everything that's coming. We have been preaching this already for a year right now. Almost a year, I think. Like April, May of last year. Okay, we said, hey, it's gonna be the next thing. It's gonna come back. Be patient, prepare yourself. This is the moment. And we're literally now at like all-time highs already, or almost at all-time highs here. Okay. So sign up if you want to get access to these signals. You want to trade with Tim, Terminator Tim here. The results are also in the crypto wins. If not, we will re-upload the spreadsheet, but it gets updated every 2 weeks. So yeah, crazy. Ransom joined the crypto group today. Yeah, Ben, I'm telling you, man. It's like we were talking about Bitcoin. We said it like it was April. Where were we? In April, we were at $26,000. $26,000. We were constantly talking about that great wall at $31,000 here. We couldn't break it. The moment we broke it, we said, hey, that's the flip. That's the change. We're up 97%, 95% since then. It's crazy. And again, I still think you're early. I still believe you're early. Why? Because I'm always looking at the understanding. Okay, like who is left to buy? Right? And I think there are a bunch of people here to buy still. When you know that everyone starts buying, everyone is suddenly a profitable crypto trader and everyone is making money, then it's like, okay, now I have to be careful. I have not seen that yet, from my observation. So you are still there. It's still possible. Guaranteed. Okay, give us a sneak peek of the LTA concept. So the LTA concept's right here. I need to prepare for that. I need to show you something here, like really. The conclusion pretty much is that volume is everything, right? So when we open a week, we have no information. We only have information from the previous week. We also open a new weekly candle. We have no information yet of how this weekly candle operates on a Monday. So the only thing that we can refer to is how we open. That's one layer. And what the volume was traded a day before. And if you look at the daily range here, and you draw the fixed range volume profile here, you know, everything we do is built around volume, built around price, built around key levels. That's it. So volume, price, key levels. That's what we're looking for. Price is shooting up right now. Like I said, not that much volume, not that much follow through still. Okay. Hope you guys took some profits there at the bottom. Can we sell again for 234? Maybe. Maybe. And the reason why I'm not closing my position is because we can easily flip. We still have a gap below. This could still lead in continuation. We're still below the point of control. Our stop loss is already in profit. We took some minor profits already. So we just let it, we just ride it out to see where this can take us right there. Okay. So instead of looking for sells right away, we had our game plan set. We're looking at the previous daily point of control at 234, 235, the Sunday open as well as our key level. We said if price comes close to the end of our key levels, I'm interested in placing a sell limit. But what happened was, before the news, we started to come up so aggressively that we just smashed through both of these levels before the news even came out. So then we placed a sell limit during the news, before the news, at 235, and nothing happened. So then it was like, okay, if nothing happens then what we do for next time is just, we close our sell limit right away. We wait for a new potential scenario where we have a confirmation and we take the trade again. And that's what happened. Okay, so that's how we took the trade today. We just waited for that confirmation. Should I enter now? No. I mean, it's bro, it's up to you, bro. Up to you. Anyways, what prompted the worry of the surge of buyers prior to the news releasing? I think it was just a massive swipe of liquidity, taking out the highs, previously bouncing off from a strong level. Right here as well. I mean, that's practically it. We came back to the open again. If you look here, we have been practically traded. We traded at the open all week. So we traded it on a Monday, we traded around it on a Tuesday, and we traded around it on a Wednesday. So automatically, we know that that's the level to trade from. That's the level to trade from. And if you then aggressively come into that level, then yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, unless if you close below it, of course. So if you eventually come down, and you did close above it, but how that manipulation came into play with that strong rejection candle right there, yeah, no, that could lead into that manipulation. So yeah. What broker do you use? I use Vantage, okay? Very, very, very low spreads. It's crazy. It depends what kind of account you have, of course. If you trade a very small account, you go with an STP account. The first deposit, you can get up to 50% deposit bonus if you sign up through us, below. Only until $1,000. Okay, so anything more than that, unfortunately, will not get your bonus, I believe. Or there is a cap, okay? Yeah, I really like Vantage. I've been switching up and testing out a bunch of brokers. I traded with Awanda before, also a really big broker. But at that time, I traded on TradingView. If you guys remember from before, there was a TradingView, it was a TradingView live. And, then Vantage came along. Vantage is like 10 years old, like 10 plus years old. It's actually regulated, just, it's just the real deal. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this, especially this one right here, 50-minute closure. How many times you go to the gym? I don't go to the gym. I don't go to the fitness, at least. I don't train. Boxing though. Five days a week, and then sometimes even twice a day now, because we're preparing for a fight. Which website do you use to check news? Is it Forex Factor or anything else? I use investing.com / economic calendar. So TP1 took already, majority of profits right there. Now it's just sitting on our hands. See where this can take us. I would love to see more volume now, though. Like an actual follow through here. The new game is to check USD. It's forming an ascending triangle, 5-minute time frame. Have you looked at Euro, Tommy?
I've been looking to Euro, yes, the whole time, yeah, 100%. What was the question regarding Euro? Is it what the been talking about it a little bit. I'm personally looking for it to go up higher, aiming for around 430. So that's the open price of today. That's the overall idea. Wait. Yeah, 430. Sorry, I need to make sure because I'm also looking at futures at the same time. So right now we're pushing up. Euro is bullish.
Would you win in a fight with your brother here in the stream? To be honest, I think Thomas has some serious skills. Like, I'm not joking. Like, he's very smart.
It will be a good one though. It's gonna be fun because we both want to win, so it's gonna be a good fight.
It's gonna be a good fight. However,
yeah, most definitely.
There is a size difference, you know. That's it. So it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. And I'm not completely retarded, so you know.
Yeah. And I need to keep moving.
Okay.
Once I get hit, it's a problem.
Right. Dollar is pushing down. Yield is pushing down. It's time to close it, fam. It's time to close it in full right now. $50-minute closed above it as well. I do not see that follow through here at this particular level right here as well. You know, we're kind of holding above that value area low level as well. If you're looking for new shorts, the only thing I would look for is a push up and maybe another rejection point. So I would rather take another trade there. Okay. So not a big trade. All right. $400, not a big trade. But, you know, we're keeping our losses small. We're not always going to get these big winners. But because we're keeping our losses small, our winners, it's just a matter of time before we're going to catch a monster. And that's what we're doing. Okay? That's what we're doing. So smash a W in the chat, please. At the same time, let's smash up that like button here. Okay? I'm here for you on a day-to-day basis, 8 a.m. EST. And we go to our game plan together. I write things down for you. I have all the game plans set and noted as well. And every single week, I reflect back on my particular, you know, on my overall chart, my overall day-to-day chart here. My overall chart in regards to all the particular events, all the particular sessions that I've noted, you know, from all the days right here. And I really try to leverage this, making sure that, you know, I know exactly what I'm actually doing what I'm saying I'm gonna do. Okay? So either gonna wait for a new entry then, and if it decides to follow through, man, it is what it is here. We had, you know, we had enough time to wait here. But the main reason was the dollar and the yield are now both, you know, below key levels as well, and are now actually starting to push down here. And that's not really a good sign for gold. But if you manage to break below it, then yeah, we'll see. We'll see when the next close is. But we have 12 minutes for the next 30-minute closure as well. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hey Tommy, what do you think of EUR USD buys? Waze says Bitcoin push past 61.5. Yeah, bro, it's unbelievable. Get into our VIP. Follow Tim's signals. Lorenzo, be patient. I think we will have late volume again. And you will get another position in 45 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna find out too. Okay. 35 pips total.
Hey Lorenzo, it looks like we're almost at 54k subscribers, bro. You need to take a look. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. You guys are legends. Crazy.
Crazy stuff, guys. Wow. We reached the 53k yesterday.
It's crazy. Man.
Man, look at Bitcoin, fam. Wow. I'm super happy because we're heavily invested in the cryptocurrency market. You know, my net worth is is quite dependent on the market. Okay. So yeah, this is good. This is happy, and I've been waiting for it for a year for this to happen right now. So it's good to see that Bitcoin is doing its thing right now. Does V3 have access to crypto signals? Yes. No, the VIP is separated from the V3. And the V3 will turn into LTA. So if you want to join us, you want to completely get the playbook, everything that we're doing here, I can guarantee you it's gonna blow your perspective away. If you have never traded with volume levels before, you will be absolutely mind blown. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. If you have never used the volume profiles, the session volume profiles, for the advanced guys, the footprint, like the price and sales, the time and sales, sorry, the clusters and stuff, the delta, man, trust me, it's absolutely next level. So that's why you want to get into our community in the V3 for $97. You know, get in. We close the 7th of March. Done deal. You click on the link. Sign up, you're in, and then we will rebrand it and we will start deploying the concepts first to our actual community members, of course. There are guys in our community that have been with us for longer than a year. You know, we're gonna go over everything. You know, who on bootcamp, it's gonna be awesome. For the others, the live streams, man. The live streams are gonna keep going though. So we're gonna be here. John says, fuck, I already closed my sell position. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry about it. Volume and price. Volume and price, okay? If you want to know how accurate it is, it's, yeah. I think the people know that. The people that have been on the stream round now for the last 3 weeks, since I'm back, since I started streaming again, they are seeing the difference. Like, there is no doubt. Okay, we have missed our trade sometimes, like 3 times in a row. News with 1 pip. That's really cost me thousands of dollars. Just missing out on the trade, but hey, that's the game. Okay, look at that. You know, we're pushing up right now. Yeah, I think we're gonna push up. I think the next potential trade is gonna be a retest. So if there's enough volume, we will wait and see if we can take another one. Carla Pati says, I love the Netherlands. Thank you, bro. Shout out to my Indian brothers. Okay. I'm a big believer in India. The GDP growth of India is insane. The purchasing power of these Indians are insane. Okay. They're gonna be the next big thing. Focusing on the Indians rather than the Chinese. No offense. I like Chinese people as well. But Indians, they're gonna take over the world, man. I need to build valuable relationship with Indians. That's what I need to do. As a Western, all right, as a bastard, I need to connect with my Indian individuals right now. That's it. So are we trading with ICT here? No ICT here, bro. No ICT here, no. LTA concepts, baby. LTA concepts. ICT is nice. There are a couple things that we can use, that we can leverage. SMC, same thing, right? The simplified version. Supply and demand in general, market structure in general, like, you know, inducements, liquidity, sessions, skill zones, you name it. We can use all of that. But the core strategy is completely different. What's the volume indicator name on TradingView? That's the fixed range volume profile, okay? Fixed range volume profile. So what's the step for now? The step right now is to wait and see how we react around the 234. And the 235 again. That's it. Just observe the levels. That's it. Nothing confirmed. Just observe the reaction here. Why?
Just double checking. Am I back?
You're back, bro. You're back.
Okay, awesome. I don't know what happened there, but I'm back.
At the same time, we have to be aware of the dollar as well. Dollar is coming down. You know, that's the main reason why we closed our trade. And the 10-year yield is also now back at that level. So if you go to the lower time frame on the yield, it gets very spicy. We want to come down a bit more and test the lows here. And if you push up, gold can flip and turn around. So we could still see one more play to the downside here. But no, wait for confirmations for sure. No interest in buys for now either. Because we're still trading below the Sunday open. Austin says, hey Lorenzo, I was wondering if you ever used the FIP retracement for analysis. 100%, bro. 100%. Absolutely. What altcoins are you in? Gaming. I'm a big fan of the gaming sector, the gaming niche. I think gaming is going to take over. Gaming is going to explode. A lot of these crypto gaming projects that started in like 2020, 21 are now all getting released in 24. We're talking 3-4 years of development. I'm just too deep into the gaming sector now. I just know too much about it that I just decided to focus on a narrative, on a really strong narrative. And be early. Do you know anything about Poland? I've been in Krakow. I've been in Krakow before. It was a good time. I've been in Krakow before. It was nice. It was really nice. Are you a gamer? I am not a gamer. I'm actually not a gamer. But I just understand that gaming and crypto, I think these things are going hand in hand here. Like, why wouldn't you get paid for the time you invest into a game? Why wouldn't you get paid? Why waste your precious time to play a game where you're not getting paid for. And that's what blockchain solves, right? It's the integration of real-world assets, right? So now your sword in the game becomes a valuable item, becomes something of value. So if you play a game and you earn something in that game, you now have an actual tangible asset in your hands that you can sell and trade. That's what they're building. So there are a bunch of games that are building this. And one of them is called Domi Online. Okay, Domi Online. But I'm not here to shill projects to you guys, to be honest. I'm not the type of guy here. Okay. You want to take a live daily trade? We just took a trade, bro. We just took a trade. We actually took, we placed another trade before. Oh, we're waiting for another one. Let's see. Can you explain the correlations in Forex trading? The correlations are truly an absolute game changer for me. It was the first big wow moment in my trading career where I understood that if something goes up, something has to come down. So if something goes up, something has to come down. So I wanted to know if this goes up and this comes down, how can I make sure that I can arbitrage the reaction from it? So that's why I was looking for, or that's why I'm looking for the treasuries, for example, and the dollar, you know, going heavily against gold. You barely see the dollar, the treasuries, and gold going up at the same time. So if you understand market structure, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then we look at it on both charts, and there is a synchronization between one of these charts, then it's an extra confirmation. Massive for me. Massive for me. Another layer is that some of them have a lagging effect. So that means that one is running faster than the other, and the other one is then catching up later on. And that lagging time is an arbitrage. And that arbitrage equals confirmation, equals money, equals a higher certainty that something potentially could go in that direction you're looking for. Now that's why I use correlation. And you have them for every single thing you trade. So it doesn't matter if you trade the NASDAQ, because you have the volatility index. Doesn't matter if you trade gold, because you have the 10-year yield and the dollar index. It doesn't matter if you trade GJ, you have the Japanese yen basket. You have all these baskets, these indices that you can use to get that confirmation. It's just an add-on. It's just an add-on. Still in the sell now, we closed it. And I think we closed it at the right moment, right? What's your analysis on 10-year yield? It's in daily support. Okay. So 234, fam. We're back at the 234. Let's literally go to the 1 minute now. $234 is the key level. The previous day point of control. So what you want to do is you want to go to Discord. You go to the announcement section. I have an indicator created for you, and it shows you all the session breaks. So if you want to learn the LTA concepts later, you need this indicator. It's free. You click on it. You add it to your favorite indicators, or you copy the code, whatever you want. And you implement it, okay? And you go to the 15-minute. It's optimized for the 15-minute. And you have then these sessions right here. So this is the Friday, this is the Monday, this is the Tuesday, and this is the Wednesday. Each one of these sessions is one daily candle. So you know now on the 15-minute exactly what the daily candle does. You open bearish on a Friday, you create a bottom wick, you flip bullish, create a top wick, you close above the open, so you close bullish, right? So we can now also use this as volume. So we can measure the volume of each day. And because we can measure the volume of the previous day, we know that at 2 levels there were the most volume traded. The opening price of the week and the point of control. And the point of control is that red line here. So if you draw the point of control here from the left to the right, you get these levels here, okay? And the red level, that's the point of control, the area where the most volume is traded. And when you break below it, and you wait for a retest, you can see now that, you know, we're trying to hold below it. So it's not always the case, but you see that it's reacting from it, right? You see that it reacts from it. And that's where things get interesting. Okay, so last thing. Dollar. The yield is still coming down a bit. Dollar is trying to break and push up here. And the dollar right now is back at the Sunday open. On the hourly closure here. So let's say the hourly closure is above here. And gold closes below the 234. Then this could be a next short here on the lower time frame. That's where I would look for at least one more trade. If we decide to push up right now like we're doing, who knows where we close, but if we come up, then this is still a possibility. Sally Chen says, hi, are you Dutch? I am, yes, I'm Dutch. Can I explain from where to where you put the fixed phase volume profile? So the fixed phase volume profile, there are many ways you can draw the fixed phase volume profile. One of the ways I like it the most is from a particular session. So the opening till the closure. Opening, closure, opening, closure of each particular day. Because then I know exactly what the most volume, where the most volume was traded, on what exact level the most volume was traded during that specific day. And if you're still in that range the next day, or you come back to that range eventually, then that's relevant information. And you can see that the 234 is reacting right now. Closure, and then we'll find out too. Groetjes van Curaçao. Lekker, man. Wow. Nice. Forex Bar says, oh yes, I'm right about my bias for buys. Look at the 234 though. Sunday open as well. Look at the 5 minute. Gold trader says, this will be your last chance to buy. Maybe. Let's see where we close, bro. I don't remember when the last loss was. When was the last loss again? I need to update the new spreadsheet.
Connection lost.
We're gonna update the new spreadsheet completely for 2024. Last loss was just now. You lost your connection. You're right. That was actually quite of the right moment, the right timing here. So true. 234, man. Wow. Look at that reaction. I'm waiting for that confirmation and might be another trade, fam. Can you trade news with LTA concepts? Bro, if you can trade news with LTA concepts? Is that a question? Bro. We're in. Keep pushing up. Boom! Value area low, ladies and gentlemen. Volume is the only thing that matters right there. Stop loss and break even. Now we have to continue down. Sell limit once again. Very similar to what happened on the CPI, huh? Obviously, this is a news trade, highly risky. And we're flipping bearish, ladies and gentlemen. Stop loss is gonna go. How can I check where the strongest... Here, I'm gonna place a trade. It's gonna be limit order. Trade placed. No, don't do it. I'm not gonna miss a trade again on 1 pip. I don't care though. I stick to my framework. Because if I lose a trade, I just know that I've at least executed the way I wanted to execute. Hey, listen guys, price came to the entry again. Wait. Oh my god. No way! No way! The game plan is a sell limit at 232, which is the point of control of the previous day. Anything can happen around news here. Okay, but I do find it interesting because we are heading back towards this bigger range right now. And that bigger range is definitely something we cannot neglect. This is news. There we go. There we go. Woo! Oh, no way! I will never forget that one. I will never forget that one. I will never forget that one. That was crazy. Yeah, so gold is giving us the flipping here to 234. Dollar is indeed looking good here. If we start breaking highs, we pull back, then we're gonna go to lower time frame gold, and you know, we have another trade here. Yes, sir. Okay, 234, crazy. Igor is the king of shorts. Facts. Facts. Intake, bonds, and snipe trades are not the goal in this game. This is why, Lorenzo, you are losing so many trades. I'm not losing many trades. That's a little bit stupid, bro. That's a little bit stupid. I do agree that trading news is risky, and it's a little bit for entertainment purposes. Not gonna lie. But we have a strategy, man. We're not trading without a strategy, okay? Even for news, we use a clear strategy here. It actually proves how crazy the strategy is. The only thing is that it's spread, right? The slippage and the spread, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, make sure that we don't get triggered into our position here. But even then, I'm more happy to see that it actually played out in that direction here. Look at the 234, man. Look at that reaction. Just to clarify that trade, that news trade was a trade where we missed it by 1 pip. And I do love snipe trades, to be honest. I really like snipe trades. I would love to get more and more snipe trades. It just gives me a really nice confirmation. If we can avoid news, of course, it would be better. It would be better. But sometimes they're just, you know, it's just too obvious. It's too obvious. When they're driving price up or down before the news in one direction and then reverse price. You look at the point of control, super clean rejection here. Dollar needs to break the high. We have the hourly closure. The dollar is flipping bullish, so this is super good here. So if we start, I think if you break below here, there's a big chance that we can actually start continuing down. Can you change trading view measuring tool settings somehow? Good question, bro. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. What's your TP for the sell? I'm still aiming for the 225. Still aiming for the 225. So I'm waiting for... Some people probably entered right away at the 234. I'm not sure, but I think so. Let's see if we can break below the 231.708. Dollar will face the resistance of this high right now. At the same time in the chat here, guys, let me draw a new poll real quick. Okay. Because we have a new audience, a little bit of a new audience lately. Do you only trade gold? That's my question to you. Do you only trade gold? Yes or no? It's super simple. Do you only trade gold? Let me know, please. Just to know for me as well, because it's good for the live streams, right? It depends if you want to only focus on gold or if you want to also, you know, spread our risk a little bit as well, and just trade multiple pairs as well. Let's see. EO says I'm a DAX trader. Nice, bro. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good to see that. Awesome. US30. 58% of you guys say I only trade gold though. 58% of you guys. So, you know, that's some serious stuff right there. Okay. What is your setting on the volume profile? It's 128 row size, 72 value area volume. Okay. I also explained it in my video. The LTA concepts is gonna come soon here. Okay. It's just too powerful, fam. Too powerful. I'm telling you. So what's the trade? The only trade I'm looking for is potential break below the 232 with the confirmation of the dollar breaking the highs. That's it. That's the last trade I would take. And also depends on the time a little bit as well here. So last chance for today. Okay. Small win today, but a win is a win. Couple $100 keeps the doctor away. What does LTA stand for? A Limitless Trading Academy. What do you guys think about the whole ICT drama, by the way? Like, what's going on here? What's happening here? Like, I see a huge shift happening. Where, you know, a lot of people are suddenly, you know, I don't know. SMC as well, by the way. SMC as well. What's your TP? So if you're still in the trade from our initial entry, and you want to keep it open, I still am in the understanding we can come down to 2025, but I mean, I would definitely take profits for sure. That's what I would do at least. I decide to close it, wait for a retracement and a new confirmation. And if you then break it again, then most likely we're going to continue. So I'm just waiting for that break and then that confirmation from the dollar. If the dollar just does something like this, it creates like a W formation. It breaks it, boom. Continuation to the upside. And the reason why is because of the fact that the dollar has been coming down, but it's back at the opening price. Okay, so we opened bearish, we tapped into daily support. This is daily support. We broke structure. And we're now flipping potentially the Sunday open. So the opening price, you know, we're flipping it into support. And if you flip it into support, then that's not really good for gold. And if the gold breaks below that key level that we're holding now, then I think that there could be some sort of quick flush out, right? So quick follow through back further to the downside. And then stop loss can be, you know, above the Sunday open or above the point of control, to then look to target the lows right here. At the same time, you see the buyers are indeed trying to step in here, but with very, very low volume right now. Very low volume, as you can see here. This 5-minute candle closes as well, so, you know, that's why there's no trade yet. Connor says there are people who aren't ICT who have made money with those concepts. I think that's enough said. It's a trader that makes or breaks it. I agree. Lawi says ICT got exposed. Iman has outed him as a fraud. Okay. Is it this one?
And it just so happens that my strike rate generally is around 90%.
Is it 90% or is it higher generally?
In my personal trading, it's 96%.
8 years after ICT's humiliating 6-month 97% loss and multiple failed Robbins Cup attempts, only uploading wins on Twitter tricked the fraud into believing his own lies, which led to a catastrophic 2-day rise and fall of one of his first real trading live streams ever. But what happened after is the real story.
You don't think they're watching me? You have seen me do things with trades, with accounts, and I've called things on Twitter live minute by minute. And you're going to get a taste of that here visually. Folks, I would have paid money for someone to teach me what I'm going to show you today, and you're getting it for free.
After going $95 into profit, his first trade fell to the $300 stop loss.
Okay, but
Oh, he took a loss.
Trade
like,
number
that's not an issue, right? Losing trades, trading live, hey, I get it. That's not a problem. You can
2
lose
briefly
trades.
looked good before the $200 loss, which is all it took to get a sample of what would
you
come
can-
later.
I see. You're not gonna. Okay, you'll watch
I'm
this.
sitting here thinking, how many of you are putting stop loss there? And the 15,000 are watching. Oh, that's 15,000 stop losses
Yeah.
right there. Let's run right to that.
And for the final trade of the day, an immediate reversal would make it 3 losses in a row and a total of minus $740.
Some of you might be thinking, well, why did you take 3 stop outs today, ICT? I mean, you're supposed to be Mr. This and Mr. That. Well, I am Mr. This and That. Okay,
Now for day 2. Surely it goes better with no excuses, right?
look at that. You guys are following my stops. If I place my stop publicly and people are going to be following me in a large degree, that's creating and engineering liquidity. There's your stop. And you don't think these markets are rigged?
And so after a string of losses, ICT made the smart and professional decision of tripling the trading size from 1 to 3 contracts, just like all good traders do. This time going $75 into profit right before, you guessed it, falling to the $450 stop loss, demonstrating the precision ICT always talks about as long as you do the opposite of him, since that loss was 6 times bigger than
Yeah. Well, obviously, right. You cannot blame the market for losses, right? Like that's just a fact. 15,000 people watching you does not mean that you have 15,000 stop losses behind you, obviously. So just say, hey, I lost the trade. It's fine. Like he's the GOAT in many ways, right? What he did for the community, the cult following he created, it's incredible, incredible. So why hiding behind, your losses here? Why keeping that 100% win rate, whatever, alive here? When you obviously know
the
that
maximum unrealized
can't
profit.
be the case.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 losses in a row and losing over $1,500, when we needed him most, your mentor's mentor, the wrecking ball, the ghost in the machine, Michael J. Huddleston, took a trade and won $75. So, 6 trades total, 5 losses in a row, and the only winning trade was less than half the size of the smallest losing trade. But I do not like math, except for right now, to see the odds of losing 5 trades in a row with a 96% win rate. But forget 96%. Even with a 60% win rate, losing 5 in a row is a 1% chance, which isn't exactly in line with claiming to have the holy grail, to be the creator of the algorithm that controls price action. No, listen to me. The inventor of the algorithm that controls price action, and to always be yapping about precision and how great he is at trading while saying stuff like this.
Hey man, I should talk about LTA concepts a little bit more because
Nothing out there is better than what my concepts do. There's nothing better than precise. I'm just saying my stuff
teach him some
is
precision.
superior to everybody else's. Go back and look through your charts and you will see what I just said is algorithmically proven to you. It goes on every single week. It happens this way all the time. It does it all the time. It's flawless. It never fails. It's always in the charts. You can set your life around it as a model.
So, as you already saw, the first day ended after losing all 3 trades for a total of minus 37 points.
I'm telling you, this guy could sell poop in a box. In a box. A full box of poop. And deliver it in front of your front door. And people will buy that shit. It's incredible. Incredible. Okay. Wow. I didn't know that. Anyways, it depends on the people, right? So it's not the strategy. You cannot blame the strategy. It's for sure the people that are trading. People behind the strategy. I think that's what matters the most. Because you can have a winning strategy. You can have the best strategy in the world. But how is it possible that people are still losing? If you have the best strategy in the world, shouldn't you be losing? No. You should never lose, right? It's clearly not about strategy. I wonder how many pure ICT traders are actually profitable long term. Like I am curious to that. Like if you could see some numbers and shit, I would love to know how that works. Okay, we're still holding above the 232. Dollar failed to break above that high. That was like the game change for us. So if we create, or if we, let's say, bounce from the Sunday open, that's the number one thing here. We bounce from the Sunday number one, we create a higher high. We flip and take out the initial highs that took out the lows, or that created the lows. So they have a reversal play. Look for the W formation. We're building a liquidity. If gold then flips bearish, and it's still below the point of control, then there is a big chance you're going to just continue down. And that's the only trade I would take here. I give it a couple more minutes. Just because of a few losses. No, it's not about the losses, man. Losses are completely normal. Let's see if we can flip this. And if you can look for a continuation. That would be it. We have the London closure now. Yesterday, for some reason, we saw some serious sell-off still happening. Even after the London close as well here. So a lot of volume came in around 1. So let's say like 2 hours from now. We still saw like a 65 pip move. Pretty crazy, pretty wild. I'm gonna wait for this to last, 5-10 minute candle here, fam. Okay, we made our money. We don't have to force anything anymore. We're just gonna sit and see what we can do here. The OBS says, I've been a profitable trader since 2008. Wow, incredible. I'm only here because Lorenzo is the only guy talking his game live. I trade my own systems. Just great to have others who understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Nice, nice, nice. You're trading volume? Are there any things you guys are struggling with while we're waiting here? All right, let's help you guys out here. Okay, any questions? Anything you would like to know? Because if you're talking about struggles, I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there. Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. It's 1,000 subs in a stream. In a day, sorry. Wow. Do you not correlate silver and gold? Not when taking trades, no. Do you have any scalping strategies? Even though I know slow and steady is the way to go. Yes, it's a footprint strategy. It's a footprint strategy on the 5 minute as well, and on the 1 minute. We will probably talk about it much more later on as well. Absolutely. Only issue with me is confidence in my trades. And after an hour or so, it works out the way I planned it, but I closed it early. What helped me tremendously at the beginning is by risking less. I noticed that when I risked more than I was supposed to, or I felt that I was risking more than my mind could handle, my confidence went down in my trading and I started to be extremely cautious. Now I'm also cautious, but I'm now feeling that it's much more structured and it makes sense why I'm doing what I'm doing. Before it was just purely based on feeling. And the moment I started to figure it out, I realized that the moment I started to just risk less, I became just more confident. I just had some mental barriers before, and these mental barriers were there and I couldn't break them for a very long period of time. So risking less is usually a really good solution while understanding what you trade, what your strategy is, and just keep working the same processes as well. And try to systemize your trading more. So instead of just thinking about, you know, it just has to do only with the confidence in my trades and the moment I'm in a position. No, it's probably all interconnected. It's your processing, the way you process information and write it down, your game plan, and the risk you take. And I think you will need to find a balance there. First time finding your stream, enjoying your knowledge. Thank you, man. How to know where I'm in a rejection block strategy. I think you're talking about order blocks or supply and demand. I would highly look at what supply and demand is. Supply and demand are the fundamentals of trading. Okay. Supply is either in control or demand is either in control. To be exact, it's actually the bid versus the ask and the orders that are actually placed. Okay. Behind the markets here that you can look at. Okay, this is what you actually see within a candle. So if you look at what we call an area of supply or demand, then you have this particular candle right here for gold. And if you zoom in on that candle, that's this one right there. We can exactly see what the orders were. Okay, we call that the footprint. You don't need it now. But I would start with supply and demand and market structure just for the foundation of trading. It's super key. How to get committed to trades? The same exact reason. Confidence, strategy, game plan. Can you explain your strategy? Volume profile, volume and price, key levels, and we anticipate on a reaction of a key level. And with the correlation, we create our edge. LTA concept is coming next month, so it's gonna be released here. Lorenzo, make another trade? I hope so, but I'm not seeing it for now, unless we flip it. Trading is never complete certain profit. It's still profitability, but we still use research, analysis, take or trade wits like yourself. ICT uses this analysis concept to have been tested and it works. Yes, I agree. So I think from everyone you can learn a little bit. So it doesn't matter how the person is behind it. Maybe it's a little bit crazy. Maybe a little bit. You can learn a lot from anyone, every person here. I always try to keep the mindset, even if I don't like somebody personally, I still see what can I learn from this individual. Because there is always something I could learn from somebody, regardless if I like him or not. So 100%. Is there a way to try trading without using your actual money? I'm new to this and I really want to learn. I've been watching hours of Forex YouTube videos, but I can't seem to gain currency start. Start with a demo account. You know, open a brokerage account. Start with a demo account and just get familiar with the platform. Okay? You can use MetaTrader. There are now systems that can use TradingView, where you can just trade right here. Get familiar with TradingView. Okay? Let's see what else we have here. What is the best beginner strategy for slowly going into big stuff? I think the foundation always comes down to understanding market structure, right? I think that's the foundation of every strategy out there. I don't think it matters if you trade horizontal support and resistance, supply and demand, ICT or LTA. I think that market structure will always stay key. Just understanding how the market is performing, what higher highs and higher lows are, how you can understand the higher time frame, how you can do like a top-down analysis. And if you get the hang of that, then you can start going deeper into the other markets right here. Okay. That's what I would start with personally. I think that's the foundation of every single strategy, regardless if you trade supply and demand or not, or whatever. We're still holding above the 232, guys. Dollar is still doing its thing. I'm very curious to think if there's still more volume gonna come. What do you guys think? It's hard to say, huh? At what times throughout the day or week are you going to spend actually trading, researching trades, and then learning about the market? So I trade usually London open and New York on stream. In the weekend, I reflect on everything that I do and I write down my game plan every single day. And I use the game plan to reflect and to see how accurate I was, what my mindset was, the way I was thinking. And in that actual log file, I always said a couple things. The market, the news, Asia, London, what happened in previous sessions, what are the key levels, what is my bias, and the psychology part. Overall, I do like what the dollar is doing here, fam. So if you start breaking above that level, then there is a big chance gold will break down. But if gold is going to start moving this slow, then I'm not going to sit and wait here for a long period of time to see what happens here. Yeah, 1 minute left. Okay, 1 minute left. Otherwise, it's just going to give you a potential scenario. Rises Lorenzo, supply and demand zone is also considered a liquidity area, isn't it? So how do you decide if it will act as a supply and demand zone or a target? It depends, right? You know, there's liquidity everywhere. Let's put it this way. All right. The only thing is, the difference is that there's more liquidity in one part than in other parts. So when you're looking at supply and demand particularly, what you want to know is, okay, who's actually in control? That's the main thing about supply and demand. It's not particularly about how can we make sure that that I know for certain that it will hold, because you never know. And that should also not be the mindset. What you can do know is, okay, we have been coming down, you know, constantly creating lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. lower lows and lower highs, and then out of nowhere we create a lower low and a higher high, then I know, hey, something happened below. Something happened here. Because we were suddenly able to take out the highs previously and to go for that liquidity was built up above here. So what happened there? That could then be a point of interest. That's why people that trade SMC, they wait for that retracement and they wait to see how price reacts in that low. And because that low suddenly created some sort of expansion. And then that could mean that that might be a massive order, a massive amount of volume that came in, a positive delta. And that could then be the confirmation for a leg up here. So it's always a probability, bro. And in regards to the liquidity, yeah, it also depends. Okay, same thing for here, right? There are many different layers behind it, but the overall, it comes down again to to that market structure as well. Same thing. Okay, I mean, that's it, fam. That's it. All right. Congratulations with the win here. It was a 35 pip trade. It was not the biggest trade, to be honest, because my stop loss was a little bit higher. Like I said before, I keep my losses as small as possible. I will probably break even many times. I will probably win small, 35 pips. It depends on how you, what kind of risk you take. But you will see, like we saw before on stream as well, now and then you're gonna get these massive winners. Okay, we're keeping our losses small. We're aiming for that big one, that momentum, that follow through, that massive win. That's how we capitalize. That's balancing out everything at the end of the week, and that's how we're gonna make money here. And it feels great because you're not over risking, and at the same time you're not losing big, and at the same time you're just feeling more and more confident. You can build your confidence from there. We're gonna go over everything here. Okay, last thing, you know, the LTA concept is coming. It's absolutely on fire. All right, hope to see you in our Discord right now. It costs you literally $100 to get in, lifetime. You will get in here. You can join us by clicking on the link to get V3 access. We're gonna rebrand this to LTA concepts right now. The full layout will be released next month, mid-March, and therefore we're gonna, run, of course, to our community first. Obviously, there are guys that have been with us for a year. They deserve to know what's up, okay? If you're not interested, join the live streams on a day-to-day basis here. And, the process will be explained along the way as well. And we're gonna have some fun regardless, okay? Thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed the stream today. You guys crushed it. Amazing response, amazing energy as well as vibes. Really good job, guys. Keep it up. Bitcoin absolutely to the moon. Like I said before, we have a free crypto VIP channel as well. Literally free to join. We have a signal channel is there. You can follow the instructors as well to join. Follow the signals that we give right here. It's not me, it's Tim, one of our top mentors in the crypto niche here. We have been absolutely dropping bombs. All right, this might be the moment for you to join here. Okay, tomorrow another day, tomorrow another big day. All right, the PC price index here is going to be key. The year over year here, this might be the biggest move. Okay, so we're going to see if we're going to take another news trade tomorrow for entertainment purposes, maybe. Okay, we're going to find out. Let's have some fun regardless here. Thank you guys so much. Thomas also, brother, as always. Thank you for the support here. And looking forward to see you tomorrow as well. And let's make it happen, fam. All right. Good job, fam. Good job. Manage your risk accordingly. See you tomorrow. 8 a.m. EST. The man with the plan. The man with the plan. Ciao, ciao.